Hi guys, and welcome to today's lesson. So we are going to be looking at averages from a table, except this time it's going to include grouped data. As usual, please make sure you've got a pen and paper with you and write down anything you think will be useful to remember. It is a video, so if you haven't quite understood something or you just want to have another look, please rewind it and watch it again as many times as you need to. Throughout the lesson there's going to be a few activities you need to do, so please press pause and have a really good go at those activities. They're going to really help you see and understand exactly where you are with the topic and whether you need to actually press pause or go back and have another look over some examples. Please don't just skip on thinking you can just look at the answers and you'll have got it. Also, just press pause if you need a little bit longer writing anything down. Obviously, I'm not going to be stopping the video for you to write them down. You need to do that yourself. Finally, focus. I know it's really hard, but turn off anything that could distract you at home. Please put your phones out of reach and so you can't see them, so you're not tempted to see if anyone's messaged you. Make sure the TV's off if that distracts you, and try and get somewhere nice and quiet where you can focus if possible. As I've always said, the quicker you can get this done, the quicker you can move on and do anything else that you want to do with your day. So the first thing we're going to look at is what we normally call mean from a table. However, in this instance you will see it as estimated mean. It is really important you understand that doesn't mean you are just having a random guess and estimating what you think it could be. It is called an estimated mean because the flower heights in this garden are grouped. You know that 6 of them are between 0 and 2 centimetres, but you don't know how big they are. It could be all 6 of them are 1 centimetre. Could be 2 of them are 0.5, one of them is 0.6, one's 0.7, and one's 1.1, and another one's 1.3. Quite simply, you don't know what they are, you just know roughly they're between certain sizes. That is why it's an estimated mean, because we're not using precise numbers. So, step 1 is you need to add in a midpoint and your FX column. So the FX comes in from our mean from before. Remember, that just means frequency multiplied by whatever we're looking at, which today is the height. We have to have the midpoint in there because we don't know the heights, as we said before, so we find the middle of the two. So that is your next step, your step 2. Find the midpoints of all the groups in column 1 on the left hand side. If you're unsure of what the midpoint will be, add the two numbers you can see together and then divide your answer by 2. So 0 add 2 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so your first midpoint would be 1. Midpoint of group 2 is 3, 5 and 7. The next point we're going to do, so step 3, is you multiply your frequency by the midpoint. So 6 times 1 is 6. 10 times 3 is 30, 5 times 5 is 25, 3 times 7 is 21. Step 4 is find the totals for both frequency and FX columns, not the midpoint. 24 and 82. And then, as you've done on your previous means from frequency tables, it is FX divided by frequency. However, that should say step 5, not step 4. So 82 divided by 24 is 3.4 to 1 decimal place. The mode average. This one again is really simple, as we've done before. You're finding your highest frequency, which is 10, and then you're choosing the group that's associated with that frequency. So that's your group. The height is greater than or equal to 2, but less than 4 is the modal group. Okay, have a go. Here's 4 for you to have a go at. Can you find the mean and the modal group from the tables below? So press pause. When you return, we'll go through the answers. Good luck. Right, welcome back. Let's go through them. So your estimated mean and your modal group are put on there for you. How did you get on? If you didn't quite get them right, go back and have another look at the examples. Let's have a look at median now. So this table shows the height of some flowers in a garden. We've got to find the median height. So step 1, find the total by adding the frequency columns together. So we know that that's 24. Step 2, add 1. It's 24 add 1 is 25. If you're not sure why we add 1, go back to a previous video and have a look at the averages. I think it was called MMMR. That will tell you why we add 1. It's 24 add 1 is 25. Divide that by 2. Remember, the median average is the one that's in the middle. So 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. So we are looking for the group that has the 12.5th number in it. We then use cumulative frequency to find the group. So by cumulative frequency, you're just adding the previous total together. So you're starting off with 6. We haven't got to the 12.5th yet. So then you're going to add the 10, which gives you 16. And obviously 16 has gone past the 12.5th number, which means that is in that particular group. So greater than 2 but less than 4 is the median average. So again, find your total. Add 1, divide it by 2 to find the number you're looking for. So we're looking for the 12.5th. It wasn't in the first group because there's only 6 numbers in there. However, if you add another 10 onto that, you've had 16 numbers. The 12.5th number will be in that group, so it's the second group down. So now it's your turn. So this table shows the height of some flowers in a garden. Find the median height of the flowers. So press pause and have a go. Welcome back. Let's go through your answers. So your first bit, you should have had 17. Add 1 gives you 18. Halve it gives you 9. So it's not in the first group because there's only 4. So add another 3 on, there's still only 7. It's not got to the 9th number yet. Add 6 on, I get 13, which means it would be in that particular group. So it's greater than or equal to 4, but less than 6. If you didn't quite get that, have a look at your working out, see where you've made your mistake. If you're still unsure, have a look at this one and the previous example to give you a bit more help. So it's your turn again. You can either pick 1 or 2 of these and have a go. Red's easiest, purple's hardest, or you can have a go at all 4. But press pause. When you come back, we'll go through the answers. So welcome back. Here's your answers. How did you do? Let's have a look at some exam style questions. So the table shows the information about pay per hour of 40 people. Which group contains the median pay per hour? So we'd fill out the table first of all. And then we'd identify which number from the group at the bottom is going to be. And then we're going to work out the estimate of the mean per hour. So I want you to use the skills you've got. Have a go. Press pause. When we come back, we'll go through the mark scheme. Okay, welcome back. Here's your mark scheme. How did you get on? Finally, you have been set another task on Teams. So have a go at this. Choose red or green. Don't need to do both. If you have struggled, email me so I can help, or you can have another look through this video to see if that will help you at all. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.